Hello everyone, this is Taria from Goddess of Earth. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. I've had one heck of a day, okay? I've been trying for the last 3 hours to get my laptop to come on, and I finally got it on and ran one of those virus cleaner things through it, and hopefully I won't have any more problems. I tell you what, if it's not one thing, it's another, but it's all right. It'll be all right. So today we have the moon. I do have a quick announcement. I will not be going live tonight, okay? I'll go live tomorrow night and Thursday night, all right? I have these. And I'm going to have to go through each one of these with you, okay? So we'll probably do that in class tomorrow. But I have from the full all the way to the world, the planet and zodiac associations with all of the trump cards, okay? Because I know you guys have been asking, and we're going to start over from the beginning, and we're going to go all the way through tomorrow. And then you guys are going to have to write these down. It's very important, okay? All right, the moon. My cat's going nuts. She's over here running into stuff, so you probably hear. So we have the moon, all right, and this is the energy of Pisces, okay? And you know, I always feel like Cancer can be associated with the moon as well, because that is Cancer's ruling planet, is the moon. So some say it's Pisces, some say it's Cancer. I say it's both. You know, that's my opinion on it. So you do, you know, you do whatever feels right to you. And you're going to find out tomorrow when we go through this. There, you guys, it's confusing because when you get on Google, all right, and you look these up, some of these, they do not have a specific zodiac sign that is associated with them. It's basically like it's the association comes from the ruling planet, okay? So you want to take a look at what that ruling planet, what zodiac signs it governs. Let me give you an example here, because I went through it and I was like, are you serious? And I was getting so many different things and that can be like really, really confusing, especially when you're a beginner. But what I've done here, like let's say the tower, okay? The tower that's Mars energy, all right? Well, the element, okay, that the tower is associated with is fire. So you could basically say Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay, with it saying that. So that's kind of how I figured these out. There's a few of them that are like this. Yeah, see, I have the moon down here as Cancer and Pisces, okay, but the association is Neptune, okay, and that would be Pisces. So, and then you have Judgment, okay, and its ruling planet is Pluto, and it's the elements that it is associated with is fire again. So that's very interesting. So you could basically say the Judgment is associated with all of the fire signs. And the world, that is Saturn, okay? Now, its element is earth, okay? And if you think about it, Saturn is associated with Capricorn, but you could say all of the earth signs, really. I mean, there's just, if you go and Google it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's a little bit crazy. All right, you guys, let's dive in here. Let's see what Galaxy has to say about the moon. All right. And another thing, I had to go and change, I believe it was the Lovers. Yeah, the Lovers, the Devil, and the Star. I had to change them out. I didn't, for some reason, it didn't click when I had done that, but that's nudity on those, and since it's like plastered, you know, right there, that's what the class and stuff is about. I don't want someone's kids coming across, you know, that tarot card showing nudity on it. So I removed them with other versions, with other tarot decks that where there's no nudity. So that's why I did that. I know a lot of you are probably wondering, why did she do that? That's why. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble, you know. Just started this channel and get in trouble for that, and you know, who knows? We got to be careful nowadays, right, you guys? All right, so we've got the moon, the unconscious, the shadow self, confusion, dreams, intuition. Now, you guys want to write these down. The moon is the card of darkness, illusion, and the unconscious. Now is a time to pay attention to your intuition and dreams. What do your deepest feelings tell you about your current situation? What are you most afraid of right now? Sometimes the most profound growth is found in facing our deepest fears. You may be hiding something from others or yourself. Someone may also be hiding something from you, contributing to the confusion and fear you're feeling. The moon advises us to go within to seek better understanding before taking action. It may be wise to keep some things hidden for now. This card also represents natural cycles, such as the cycles of the moon, menstruation, or the changing of the seasons. All right. So the number associated with the moon is 9, okay? The 9 signifies completion, often in the material sense. 9s represent a time for looking back over what one has done and feeling secure enough in one's achievements that one is able to dedicate resources to others. It is also a time to integrate one's achievements into the complete vision of one's life. 9 is associated with the Hermit and the moon. Now, the element, okay, that the moon is associated with is water. Water is one of the 4 classical elements in ancient Greek philosophy and science. It was commonly associated with the qualities of emotion and intuition. The direction of water is west. All right, in the zodiac sign, it says Pisces is the 12th sign in the zodiac. Pisces characteristics include intuitive, empathetic, perceptive, understanding, imaginative, creative, wise, generous, romantic, mysterious, adaptable, spiritual, sensitive, escapist, vulnerable, and insecure. All right, so the moon is associated with the 6th chakra and the 7th chakra, okay? The colors are blue, yellow, green, and purple. And the crystals are moonstone, labradorite, and selenite. Okay, and I'm going to pull this back up here. Okay, so you guys can write this down. And remember to look up the symbolism, you guys. That's very important. Okay, there is the... Right. And the crystals. Okay. Right. trying to look and see if there was more meaning. You know, to me, you guys, the moon represents needing to pay attention to your dreams, signs, symbolism, and synchronicities, okay? I'll try to fix my chair here. Oh, it's on the camera. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, the moon conjures up hidden impulses, even the creature of the depths, old, deep-seated instincts. A sky decorated with gold seems suddenly to be close enough to touch. This can be upsetting, like a night when the moon is full, an invitation and exhortation to have the courage of your strongest feelings. The moon stands for the collective subconscious, for the oceanic feelings. Interesting. Spiritual experience, empathy, not sympathy, love, share. But don't identify yourself with other people's emotions. As the card of the day, the greatest feelings and the final matters of life are realities that need to be lived as much as anything else. For love and relationships, give the nocturnal side of your space without surrendering to it. Take your partner with you. For success and happiness, make peace with your God and your world. The card is an encouragement to open one's heart and cast off one's awkwardness, okay? There we go. All right. These are the key words. You guys are going to want to write these down. Intuition, the unconscious, mystery, illusion, secrets. The moon is a magical, mysterious card that symbolizes the unconscious, the realm of dreams, imagination, and psychic impressions. Some decks show the moon as full, others in its crescent phase. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, two canines, a dog and a wolf, howl at the moon. At the bottom of the card is a pool or pond of water from which crawls a crab, symbol of the astrological sign Cancer, ruled by the moon. Crawfish or lobster. The water suggests the moon's link with the emotions and the unconscious self, your lunar self. Wait a minute. Okay. The water suggests the moon's link with the emotions and the unconscious realm. The moon urges you to pay more attention to your inner self, your lunar self. The light of the sun enables us to see the world around us, but the moon, excuse me, the moon allows us to illuminate what springs naturally from inside us. And then it has a saying down here. Evidence of moon worship is found in such widely varied cultures as those of the Anasazi Indians of New Mexico, the Greeks, Romans, Chinese, pre-Columbian Peruvians, Burmese, Phoenicians, and Egyptians. In the craft, when we refer to the great God by the Hebrew names El or Elohim, we borrow terms that entered Hebrew from Arabic, where the God name Elah derives from a word that means moon. Very interesting. Huh. All right, so it says the moon shows you tuning into your lunar energies. You're becoming more aware of your feelings and inner life. The moon also suggests psychic ability. You can sense other people's vibrations because you're connected to the information network of the invisible world. Pay attention to your dreams, feelings, instincts, and intuition. For artistic people, the moon's appearance may indicate a time of increased imagination and creativity. In a reading about money, this card recommends listening to your intuition as well as your intellect in connection with a money matter. However, don't make a decision based on emotion alone. The moon can also point to ups and downs, changing phases in a financial situation. If the reading is about your job, the moon can mean a situation has a hidden or dark side. This isn't necessarily bad, but you may not be aware of all the dynamics at work. Illusions or secrets may cause confusion. If you begin something during the new moon, you may see things more clearly, or a project may reach culmination during the full moon. In a reading about love, this card symbolizes a highly emotional relationship that may be tinged with illusions. Sometimes it represents a sensitive partner who nurtures you, especially creatively, you guys. Or that you're working on issues of mothering and nurturing, okay? Now it says down here, okay, it has two paragraphs underneath. When looking for adventure in a dark and deserted landscape, we should ask only for the light of the moon. Then our imaginations can create more exotic explanations for the rustling in the undergrowth or the dark, bottomless voids which open up ahead of us. We comfort ourselves too much with light. Sometimes we must wander in the dark so that our other senses can find their full expression, and we hear more clearly the message of the night, the wilderness, and the strange creatures that inhabit the unseen spaces. That's pretty neat. All right. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick recap here, you guys. Now remember, I know I've been saying this every day. Tomorrow we're going to do a recap, and we're going to go through all the trump cards, like I said. So you guys will know the associations, all right, for the zodiac signs and the planets, because it is important, but it's going to take a little bit of time because you're going to have to write all of these down, okay? Now we have justice, okay? Keywords here talks about clarity. This clarity could be, you know, discoveries of truths within yourself, within other people or situations. This can represent a legal situation or a financial situation where compromises and agreements are going to be made. Then we have the Hanged Man, okay? And this is, you know, gaining mystical empowerment right here. This is, you know, you taking a step back and, you know, discovering truths within yourself, which therefore allows for you to release and let go of, you know, anything that is no longer serving you. This is also being able to see things from a different perspective or point of view as well. I'm trying to think. This is always a tricky one for me, you guys. You know, my opinion with the Hanged Man is that you're able to understand other people's judgments or decisions, and without judging them, you understand them, okay? You can see other people's perspectives, okay? You may not agree with them, but you can, you know, you can see where they're coming from. All right, so we have Death. This talks about dumping emotional baggage, releasing, letting go, so you can shift, so you can go through, you know, that huge transformation, which is going to allow you to transition into a successful new beginning, okay? This is like the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is a rebirth. You know, this can represent going through the dark night of the soul as well, or coming out of it. And then we have Temperance. You know, this is a beautiful energy. This talks about you balancing your energies, balancing relationships, maybe making compromises, you believing in yourself. This is you doing inner spiritual alchemy as well. Working on something, getting it just right, okay? And then you have the devil. All right, the devil can oftentimes represent addictions, feeling bound or tied to something, feeling like you can't do without something. This could be a relationship or anything that is out of balance, okay? Can represent toxic people, toxic energies at work. And sometimes it can represent needing to have a little bit more fun, all right? If you're working and you're not getting any play, it's time to go out and have some fun, right? Or pamper yourself. Do something nice for yourself. And you know, the devil represents materialistic energy as well. It represents that sexual drive. And then we have the Tower. The Tower, this is, you know, needing to let something go. Let it fall so you can start to rebuild. You know, when the Tower shows up, it's a chance to have a breakthrough, okay? And not just, you know, a breakthrough in life, but an emotional breakthrough as well. You know, this can oftentimes represent that you're purging, that you are, you know, releasing, letting go of anything or anyone, okay, that it's not serving you. The Tower is a huge shock and shakeup. It turns your life upside down. And it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that you need to let go of something, okay? Something is unhealthy in your life. And it can represent an exciting shakeup as well, okay? A surprise. And then we have the Star. This is about hope and healing. This is about, you know, you understanding that that star off in the distance isn't that far away. It's within reach, okay? This can oftentimes represent you're going after a dream. You're going after a wish fulfillment. It's a powerful energy right here. And I always feel like, you know, when the star shows up, you are in communication with the divine as well. And you understand that you are being divinely guided, okay? And protected. And then the Moon. All right? The Moon can represent so many different things, you guys. And it all depends on what's coming through from your intuition, what your guides are telling you, okay? And the energies that are around it. You know, oftentimes it can represent something that's hidden from you, or something you're hiding something from someone else, okay? It can, you know, represent being in, you know, that illusion state, okay? Always daydreaming, fantasizing, and not getting serious, okay, about what it is that you're wanting to create. You're too focused on the your imagination, the fantasy, okay, that you're not able to bring it into your reality, okay? I hope I just made sense there. And like I said, pay attention to your dreams, signs, symbolism, and synchronicities as well. You know, I always say with the Moon, you know, this could be you going through the dark night of the soul, all right? You could be at the end of the dark night of the soul. You see the light at the end of the tunnel here, all right? And you're fixing to come out. And I tell you what, it's a powerful, powerful energy, because that means you are a wiser, okay, stronger individual than you were when you begun this journey right here, okay? You know, when we go through the dark night of the soul, we learn a lot, all right? And the wisdom is just unbelievable, okay? People come out of this energy and, you know, they go right into being a spiritual teacher, or they have some practice, or maybe it's their career that they're going to start doing, or business that has to do with their spirituality. Okay, that's how moving this energy is right here. And definitely listen to your intuition, you guys. Listen to your intuition, because you are not wrong. All right? All right, you guys. I love y'all. And I will see you tomorrow. Remember, no live tonight. It'll be live tomorrow. It took me forever to get my laptop fixed, and I still have the spirit guide messages to do. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.